Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and it's time for another Margaret Miller weekly challenge. For those of you that are new, I have been participating in this weekly assignment collage challenge by Margaret Miller. She is at mellowmiller on Etsy, and there you can purchase the prompts. You can also purchase the planner, which has the prompts in it, and you can also download the entire planner and print it out if you choose to do that. So basically what it is every week you have 5 prompts and a bonus prompt, and you create a collage based on those prompts. And she gives you a bonus so that if there's one of these things you can't find or you don't want to use, you can substitute the bonus. But usually I try to do all 6. So today we're on week 12. And it is a different one. It says, do you ever order takeout? Use a takeout menu with other restaurant and food images in ephemera to make a collage. We rarely do takeout, but when we do, it's pizza. So I have picked some stuff from my favorite pizza places, and so we're going to see if we can't do something with that. I did just the prompts, and I am putting them just in a sketch diary that is 9.5 by 6. But of course you can do, them in whatever kind of book you want to. I think you could use an altered book. You could use a bigger sketchbook. You could, doing them on individual pieces of paper and then bind them together at the end. I don't think that it really matters. These are some of the previous weeks. I'll flip through them real quick. And there are videos on these except for week 3 because my camera did something funky that week and did not capture the video. But as you can see, I, place them on the page. However, my pictures work out being the best. And so this was last week. And so we're here. And I think this time, let's see, based on my images, this time I think we're going to go this way. But we'll see here. So my favorite pizza is mellow mushroom, and I don't know if you guys have mellow mushrooms where you are, but they are my favorite, and so that is what I'm using, and I'm going to change my mind and go this way because my menu is more long. I printed out the little kids menu because I thought it was more interesting and had more color. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if you guys have melon mushrooms where you are, but they are very psychedelic, out there, kind of 70s kind of vibe. This is their little mascot guy. You can see he's a really cool mushroom. And so the restaurants are bright and, have lots of mushrooms with real funky kind of 70s kind of colors. So that's kind of what I'm going with. I also have, which I may save this for another one. This is my second favorite place. And the only reason I want to mention it is it's been around since 1961. It is a true drive-in. I printed their menu, which is not a very good copy. But as you can see, cash only. That's all they've ever taken. No cards, no checks. you have to have cash green money. And this restaurant was on Diners, Dive-Ins, and Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. I don't know if y'all watched that show, but he did do an episode on this, and the pizza is excellent. And then I've got a couple other pictures. This is Mellow Mushroom, and this is my favorite thing at Mellow Mushroom, which is the pretzel bites with beer cheese. So we're going to see if we can't fit all those in. And then I went through my scraps, which most of these scraps are actually my granddaughter's scrapbooking scraps from where she has picked papers to make stuff with, and I have, you know, some leftovers. So, because obviously these are not colors that I would normally use, but I thought they were bright and kind of 70s looking, so we're going to try to incorporate some of those in our background. So that's what I'm going to do first, and I'm just going to cut some strips or tear some strips and kind of build a background to start with. So that's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing, and how is your week going? I hope everybody's week is going fantastic. We've had some really good weather this week. It's starting to feel really spring-like, which is nice. Nice. I'm ready for some warm weather. And it's baseball season here for my grandson. So we're going to be going to some baseball games, and then my granddaughter plays golf, and so we're going to be going to some of her golf matches. So it's about to kick in and get real busy and be pretty enough to be outside, and I'm excited. I've been stuck inside. I can't stand cold weather, and so I am not at all motivated to go outside when it's cold. So, and I truly need to be motivated to do something, but cold weather just doesn't do it for me. So that'll be good. And it's about two months away from my Alaskan cruise. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't think it was ever going to get here because of COVID and postponements and all that. So it looks like it may really happen this time. I need another piece of this pink. All right, let's see what we can do with this and get some background laid down so we can get some collaging done here. And I'm not going to ink any of this just because I don't think the style really warrants the vintage look too much. So we're just going to kind of roughly just kind of make some kind of funky background. This is a weird one. Like I said, we don't hardly ever do any kind of takeout. But when we do crave pizza, we will get a pizza. That's about it. My hubby's retired, and he's a wonderful cook, and so he does most all the cooking during the day when I'm at work. So I'm very spoiled. Go. Yep, very, very spoiled. Whoops. Throwing my glue. So what's everybody working on, project-wise? Oh, and I'm going to show you too, after the video the other day, I walked away from the piece that I did, and it was driving me crazy because I just didn't feel like that it was finished. So I walked away from it, and I came back later, and I did some other stuff to it, so I want to show you what I did. And I think I like it much better now. I didn't hate it before. I just felt like it wasn't finished is all. I do that quite often. I don't know if you guys do that or not. You just think something's done, and then you look at it again and you're like, something's missing. So I'm looking forward to doing some journal toppers. I've got some really nice images that would be perfect for covers. All right, now do I need to do this first or this first? I think I need to do the pizza. The pizza picture was kind of funky because it was cut off. So it's got kind of a weird, I think I'm going to put it on the bottom. It's straight on both sides. So I got to kind of camouflage that a little bit so it doesn't look weird. And I don't even know that I need these. Can't cover up the whole pizza. Won't do any good, will it? Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm debating here. I could take this down a little bit and do just because this is just background. I may do that. Maybe we can incorporate these little funky pieces somewhere else. There we go. That's better, huh? Okay, I think I want the menu like right there. This is just a very, very, very strange kind of deal here. We're gonna try to make it work. Maybe if I do cut out my pizza piece here. Make it look more like a piece of pizza. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this part down because I know I want to do that. see if I can get glue on the back of it without ripping his arms off or anything. Mrs. Foot. Okay, I think I'm going to put that mellow there to break up that. Let's cut around this too. Yeah, I love these little... Sorry, I know I was totally off camera there because I stood up and off to the side. I sat all day at work, so a lot of times I do my crafting standing up, but if I stand up, I'm not in a right position for the camera, so I have to remind myself to sit down. Okay. We're gonna make this work. That's part of the challenge, right? To not to do stuff outside the box and that you wouldn't normally do. That's what the purpose of these little weekly challenges are. So you just gotta embrace it. And work with what you got and move on. Actually, if I'm gonna put that on, I'm gonna put it this way, not the other way. Make it look like kind of like a piece of washi. Right, and let's do one more of that. Not doing very good at getting my edges today. I say do one more of that, and I don't know what I did with the other piece. Oh, it's underneath my ruler. It was hiding. Nope, it needs to be down here. Okay, now I'm wondering, do I need to put some color on that? Because it's awful black and white compared to everything else. And I've also got my 12 to put on here, and I'm using a really funky stamp for that, and I'm probably going to have to stamp it on something white. In order for it to show up. Let's see what it looks like. I could do it in black and bring in another black element. I'll do it once in both colors and we'll see. Oh, I really like the pink. Let's see if we can get some pink around the edges. Actually, we could do pink all over, probably. Let me get my... If I can do it without ripping it. Yes, my granddaughter would be very happy with this one with all the bright colors. Yeah, like that. Okay, so maybe let me tear this. Don't mind that, but I wish. Just don't think it's going to show up on that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And that is pickled raspberry, caviar ink, ooh, I was going to take the lid off and it was already off. So I stuck my finger right in the glue stick. Now it's sticking to me. Oh, that was funny. I want to go that way? Yeah, I think so. Okay. There we go. It's not very exciting, but there it is. We've met the requirements. It's a takeout menu and other restaurant foods, other restaurant and food images, and ephemera to make a collage. So, week 12 in the books. I can't say that I loved it, but I think it came out all right. Okay, and I'm going to save these for the future because I'm sure that somewhere in this collage challenge this year I'll be able to use those. And I'll put the little scraps back in Peyton's stash. So she'll have those. Alright, now let me show you what I ended up going back and doing with the journal topper. Put all this away, get it out of the way. Till next week. Alright. That one little thing, and I have ink and glue all over me. Okay. So, this is what I ended up with when it was all said and done, and I'm much happier with it. You can see that I added this, oh, I'm about to have a book crash. Okay, sorry. You can see that I added this behind burlap. That's the word I'm looking for. Behind, just because I felt like that it needed a little bit more texture. So I added the burlap at the top and the bottom, and then I also put on a very nice finished cardstock back so that it can, you know, glue real evenly on the top of the journal. And then I did go back and put a sentiment on here because I felt like it needed it, and I felt like that it needed something to balance off the bottom of this picture. The other thing that I added was this little square element here because I felt like the bottom of these flowers, I can't speak, goodness gracious, spit it out. The bottom of these flowers weren't anchored, and because I had the blue here, I felt like there needed to be something blue here, and to form my triangle, I wanted something blue here. And so I added this little piece of film tape, and then I clipped just that little blue card on there. And so this is the finished piece, and like I said, I'm much happier with it, and I think it has a lot more balance than it did, you know, when I wrapped up the video the other day. So I hope you like the changes that I made there, and I wanted to give you an explanation of why I did what I did. And as you can see, when you put it on the journal, it has a lot of character, and it has a lot more depth, and it has, to me, just an overall, the appeal is better than it was before. So this one is now finished, and I will not do anything else to it. But like I said, I do have some other great ideas for covers, and I will be doing some of those and listing them in my shop. And of course, you will be purchasing like you're going to purchase them. I will make available, you know, it will be just the topper panel, and then you know, the person could make whatever kind of journal that they wanted to go underneath it, or they could use it for something else. But my thinking is, you know, I'm going to size them so that they fit on a journal. Okay, so I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys like the collage, even though it was kind of weird this week. We got through it. And I will be back on, I actually think I'm going to film on Saturday this week rather than Sunday. And we're going to be working on the Crafty Cat journal, guest design team project journal. We're going to be back working in this one on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys will come back and join me. And until then, have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you on Saturday. Bye.